Mario teaches dying.
Man, I'm already back in school. I thought this was spring break. I mean,
No, you're here to learn about how to die, and Mario is here to teach you.
well, I'm pretty sure I've taught Mario how to die by playing his fucking games. And I was like, oh fuck, shit,
Well,
fuck, oh Koopa, goddamn,
now-
fucking Koopa, oh fuck, oh
now-
god, I fell.
Now it's time for Mario to learn you a thing or five.
All right.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another episode of Shitfic Showcase. When I was a kid, I was a huge Mario Bros. Fan.
Like the was. Not anymore, fucker.
When I was a kid. My son, Tom, had the same trait. What about Jerry? So when he reached 4th grade, he started learning keyboarding. That's so much better than wakeboarding.
Mm-hmm.
As he left for the school bus, I thought of this one game I had for my computer when I was a kid. Mario teaches typing. You see where this is going?
Yeah?
I wish I didn't. I went to the computer and looked for a good deal to buy the game. I saw a few links I didn't trust, but then found a cheap deal, and the description the game was in great condition, quote unquote.
Yeah,
Never-
if that is its real name.
Never trust a description that says great condition
Yeah.
in all lowercase. I bought it for $15 via rush delivery, like that fucking matters. Oh man, you got it rush delivered, that means it's haunted by Satan.
Fucking Geddy Lee himself.
He came to your house and gave you the game.
There you go, $15.
You
$50, please, for this game. It's Mario teaches typing.
I will choose a path that's clear. I will choose how to type by Mario. The next day, I received the package and surprised Tom with it when he came home. With his happy, excited face, he said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." He opened the case and frowned, realizing that it was a fucking typing simulator and not an actual game. "What's wrong?" I said. He turned the open case around and showed the disc. It had a bunch of scratches, luckily not on the back. Luckily. The scratches spelt out 3 letters. MTD. Magic the Dathering. We shrugged it off, and he rushed to the study to play it. I sat down and watched the sports channel for a while. The sports channel.
The sports channel.
That's what adults watch, right? The sports channel?
Yeah.
That's just what it's
The
called.
sports channel.
Until my wife came home from teaching. I kissed her on the cheek, and she went to fix dinner. Roasted chicken, my favorite! Don't use a fuck
care.
about your favorite fucking meal, you fucking prick.
You think you're so fucking important that everyone needs to fucking know what your goddamn favorite dinner is, you prick.
When she finished,
What is wrong with you?
When she finished, she went to the study to get Tom. Time for your dinner, hon. Oh my god! Tom, what are you doing? Mario teaches masturbating. That's what this just turned into.
Mamma mia.
First you save the princess, then you make a stripper naked for you. Ah ha ha ha.
First you save the princess, then she kisses you on the nose and then leaves you forever and then gets kidnapped again by a Bowser. Then you go back home and wallow in shame and misery and...
Rubber you pee-pee.
Yes.
Rubber you pee-pee until an orgasm occur.
Let's go.
I bolted from the couch to the study to see my wife holding Tom and trying to stave off the flurry of commas that just invaded this fucking story. Holy shit. But what was behind them on the wall was something I'd never seen in my life. It was a picture, but it didn't look finished. It was a picture of a smiling face. No, not happy, but demonic. A long, horrendous smile with fang-like teeth and 2 scribbled circles for eyes.
With fang-like teeth. You can't just say it had fangs.
No,
Fang-like
dude.
teeth.
You gotta make sure your audience understands. They weren't fangs, but they were teeth that looked a hell of a lot like fangs. Yeah. Otherwise, your audience is gonna assume fangs, And if they do that, your story loses all credibility.
Exactly.
And with Tom's blood under the 2 eyes and mouth. How do you know it was Tom's blood?
Well,
Maybe
asked,
it was your
he
wife?
asked the face, and it was like, well, yeah, that's Tom's blood, and these aren't actually fangs, by the way.
Oh. Thank you. I was in the middle of writing this down for this creepypasta I'm writing. So I'm glad you filled me in with the details.
By the way, the name's Jeffrey.
I'm Jeff. Then suddenly, Tom acted like he just woke from a nightmare. He looked at his bloody knuckles, then at the picture, and then at me. He looked scared, confused. He didn't say anything, but his eyes read, "Dad, what's going on? Dad, why am I punching a picture of suck?" I took Tom to the bathroom to wash off his knuckles. What about Silver, or Shadow, or Sonic? Are they not important?
They don't need that.
Only Knuckles. He was quietly sobbing. When I finished, I bandaged them, and we sat down to eat. No one said a word. Really? You don't have any questions to ask? Oh, I just walked into my room and found my wife holding my unconscious son, who had just gotten through beating the wall with his bare fists, evidently. But no, there's nothing to talk about here. Let's have a
picture, though.
Let's have a tense, wordless dinner and not ever talk about any of this ever again.
Yeah, who cares about whatever happened to the fucking picture? That's the real problem here.
The next day...
My son's artistic skills are crap.
Mario teaches how to fucking draw, you idiot loser.
Where's Mario Paint?
Mario, paint something good, you fucking worthless jerk. I have no son.
Yeah.
That's the name of the
You
game.
think this shit's going on the fridge? I think not.
It's going up my ass, so no one can ever see it.
Back to Hitler school with you.
Uh-huh. I just got home from the early shift at the office when I got a call from Tom's school. The secretary said for me to come to the school in the Prince Apple's office. You know,
Frank Apple.
Maybe the problem is that you're sending your kid to a school where no one knows how to spell the job fucking titles of any of the administration.
The fucking SKOLE skull. That's just what it's called. It's not even like, you know, the Tom Green Elementary or whatever. It's like fucking skull.
School.
It's like when someone says, yeah, I just went down to the store, and it's like just called store.
Yeah. It's Skull, the fucking dip that you put in your mouth.
Yeah.
The fucking, like, dip in tobacco. So, the secretary said for me to come to the school to the Prince Apple's office because Tom was acting very strange and irrational today. For example, he was not an apple, he did not have a stem, he had no core. Yeah. You couldn't peel him without him screaming in pain. So well, he's not acting rational.
Thank you, Prince Apple, for telling us about who is and isn't an apple.
Yes. Otherwise we would never know, and I would just continue to bite people for the rest of my life.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I got in the car and drove over there. When I got to the office, the Prince Apple sat Tom and I down in the seats. Oh, thank you. I would assume he made you sit on the fucking floor.
Sit on that bed of nails.
You sit in that fruit bowl the way the rest of us have to. What exactly was...
There's a fucking school called School where none of things spelled right, and it's just run by a bowl of apples. What kind of institution of learning is this?
And yet,
what are we running here?
And yet Mario's the problem. Oh, it's always video games. Always video games are the ones that get blamed for these problems.
Fucking Jack Thompson, you ass.
What exactly was Tom doing, I asked him. Well, he hesitated. He attacked another student. I immediately looked at Tom. Oh, wait. Is this still the teacher talking? Okay, it's not. I immediately looked at Tom with disbelief, and, he continued, he drew these. He slid over a small stack of pornographic leaflets. They all had the same thing. It was the picture from last night.
Now the things had boobs.
This time it was finished. This time it was Mario. This time, the story still sucks.
Yeah.
This time, oh wait, it sucks more. I took Tom home after the talk with the Prince Apple. I sat him down on the couch. Tom, what is going on? He didn't respond because he don't know what the fuck's happening in the story either. After a second or two, he dashed into the kitchen. He grabbed a knife from the knife block. Okay, Skylar White. He lunged at me with hatred in his eyes. But before he could end me, I caught his wrist and forced the knife out of his reach. I yelled at him, Tom! Stop it! Stop it!
You stop it right now. You're being really bad. Don't do that again.
Tom, now what have we told you?
Slap on the wrist.
What have we told you about knife fighting? You're grounded for a week.
Yeah.
He then yelled back at me.
No more Mario for you.
Mario told me to!
Fucking Mario is probably like a gang member or something. Not even the same.
The fucking Italian mafia.
Yeah.
Mario's leading it. I stopped right there. Tom looked at me with the same realization that this is the worst story that could ever be written about Mario. We both went to the computer. I booted the game up and the title screen showed. It showed the normal title screen, but was a little more morbid. So it didn't show the fucking normal title screen, first of all. And second of all, you spelled little incorrectly.
Yeah, it looked like the normal title screen of Doom. This pile of bodies.
Everyone but Mario looked terrified. They had cuts all over them. But Mario looked like a serial killer. That horrifying smile and piercing eyes. So, it didn't look anything at all like the normal title screen. I looked at the...
It's like, you know the fucking title screen for Mario Teaches Typing, right? Yeah? It's like that, but it's like nothing even remotely close to that.
Oh,
if you can picture that, if you will.
Uh-huh. I looked at the picture on the wall and I knew this Mario was a killer. I looked back at the screen. The title sold it. The title read Mario Teaches Dying. So that's what MTD made. It's like fucking... Oh man, Bruce Willis was a ghost the whole time. The screen cut to black, but instead of getting to the game, it showed a text box. It read, I'm tired of being your little toy. Sick of it.
Sick of it.
The business is much better than having my life on the line. Did Tom enjoy the lesson? Good. Now it's time for yours.
Motherfucker.
The screen got to black again. Tom and I waited. Then for what seemed like forever, the monitor began to shake. Okay, is this turning into the fucking Exorcist now?
That's fucking rumble.
Fucking poltergeist. And during that, it showed Mario trudging closer to the glass of the screen. I swiftly picked up the monitor and screamed, Leave my son alone! And with that, I hurled the monitor to the floor, smashing the glass completely. Leave my son alone! He don't want to play your game anymore! What kind of game is Mario Teaches Dying? Dying's not something you learn!
You know, I'm pretty good at the Mario games. I have big raves. It's big times.
That did it. It was over. I grabbed my son and hugged him tight. He sobbed loudly. I looked back at the monitor and said, Good riddance. And that's why you needed to be taught typing, you fucking idiot.
Good riddance.
And no one ever learned how to type ever again, which explains this fucking story.
It's a fucking lost ancient art.